plum. I was like, oh.
How did you find out
You got me on that one.
those red eye flags they stopped, man? They used to have.
Spirit does it.
Oh yeah, and Spirit, and it's good to take a red eye. Well, but is it still crowded on there in Spirit?
I mean, there was.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we all rise in honor of the bride.
Oh, damn. Wow, baby.
This is a very special occasion in joining Paula and Craig in the union of marriage. Craig, sir, you may now receive your bride and walk her forward. Now, first off, let me congratulate the two of you on taking this step into marriage. The two of you have each had your own separate path that has not only led you to each other, but to this very point. And the unity candle will represent exactly that later on in the ceremony, how your two individual lives will now become one through marriage. Thank you, and you may be seated. Now, if there's a few other things that I hope would carry along its way with the two of you throughout your journey together, it would be for you both to always be willing from the heart to listen, learn, and to love. And by that I simply mean for you both to always be willing to listen to one another, what it is that they have to offer. And not only that, what makes them feel whole and complete and part of this relationship, this marriage that the two of you are now creating. Because after all, they just may be the voice of reason. And secondly, is the ability to learn, no matter at what point in time. Always be willing to learn whatever it takes to help the other fulfill every desire, every wish, every dream and goal that they may have. And lastly, but most importantly, is the ability to love one another unconditionally, which means no strings attached. It's an ongoing love. And this is the type of love that I hope the two of you would wish to express to one another each and every day. Keeping in mind, Craig, of course, that Paula's happiness will always be
most important.
Yes, there you go. And also far more important than your own.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and also, Paula, that Craig's happiness would be important as well.
No.
Well, you can put it on your own degree of importance. But the reason for that is, with that in your minds and in your hearts, I have no doubt that your lives together will be everything that you want it to be. Or how exactly you want it.
Yes, how she wants it to be.
So with that said, sir, I'll ask you first. With your presence here today, alongside Paula, do you take her as your wife in promising to love, honor, cherish, and respecting her always, allowing nothing or no one to ever come between the two of you? Do you take her as your wife, sir?
I do.
Thank you. And Paul, I'll ask you the same. With your presence here today, alongside Craig, do you take him as your husband in promising to love, honor, cherish, and respecting him always, allowing nothing or no one to ever come between the two of you? Do you take him as your husband?
I do.
Now you can either hand over your bouquet or I could take them from you.
Oh, Daryl didn't get it.
I was handing it to you, Daryl.
He'll probably catch it when we get
Transition
Now I'll ask the two of you to turn and face each other and hold each other's hands. Now as you look into each other's eyes, you will see the very reason of what brought you here this evening, proving that at this moment, there is no one more important than who stands before you. So Craig, as you look into her eyes, I'll have you repeat your vows. I, Craig, take you, Paula,
I, Craig, take you, Paula,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
I will always be there for you,
I will always be there for you,
through the good times and the bad,
through the good times and the bad.
whether we are rich or poor,
Whether we're rich
All right.
or rich,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
through laughter and tears.
through laughter and in tears.
I will love and cherish you.
I will love and cherish you.
I give you my pledge.
I give you my pledge.
Thank you, sir. Now, Paula, as you look into Craig's eyes, I'll have you repeat your vows. I, Paula, take you, Craig,
I, Paula, take you, Craig,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I will always stand beside you
I will always stand beside you
through success and misfortune,
through success and misfortune,
through the joys and sorrows of life,
through the joys and sorrows of life,
in sickness and in health,
sickness and in health,
through laughter and tears.
through laughter and tears.
I will love and cherish you.
I will love and cherish you.
I give you my pledge.
I give you my pledge.
Thank you, Paula. Now, the rings that I have here, they will seal this commitment. And they're not only tokens, but symbols of the very love and devotion that the two of you are expressing here today. And my hope is that in each and every day, with the two of you wearing these rings, may they constantly remind you of that promise and that pledge that you have just made to one another. And in time, the rings themselves may lose beauty, but I hope that the two of you would not only value, but take honor in wearing these rings for what they truly represent. And through your friends and family, the beauty will shine through you both, and the two of you will always remain a wonderful example to all. So, Craig, in placing the ring upon her ring finger, if you would please repeat, with this ring,
With this ring,
I seal my promise
I seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving husband.
to be your faithful and loving husband.
And I am so honored
And I'm so honored
to call you my wife.
to call you my wife.
Thank you, sir. Okay. As you place the ring upon his ring finger,
Which one?
if you would please repeat, with this ring,
With this ring,
I seal my promise
I seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving wife.
to be your faithful and loving wife.
And I am so honored
And I am so honored
to call you my husband.
to call you my husband.
Thank you. Now at this point, I'll ask for the two of you to step over and behind the unity candle. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the two of you have each had a separate path that has led you to this very point. And it's the individually lit tapers that are representing your individual lives. And in lighting the center candle, you'll not only be uniting yourselves, but that of your families as well. So I'll ask for the two of you to take a hold of your individual taper, and if at the same time you could light the center candle, which is also symbolizing the creation of a new journey with new memories. Once lit, I'll ask for the two of you to turn and blow out your individual taper. Perfect, thank you. I'm going to invite you guys back to the front of the podium. If I could have the bouquet return. Now, Craig and Paula, if you love someone, you'll be loyal to them no matter what the cost. You'll always stand beside them. You'll always love and trust them. And you will stand your ground in defending them no matter what. Now, there's a short saying I like to leave with the two of you. And it simply says, don't walk in front of me. I may not follow. Don't walk behind me. I may not lead. But walk beside me as a friend. Because after all, throughout your journey together in marriage, that is what the two of you will be constantly building on, is a deeper, richer, stronger friendship built upon the foundation your wonderful relationship that the two of you already have. Now, certainly has been a joy to be part of this celebration, and I'm sure I can speak on behalf of everybody here as well. And the 4th of February, a day that will now mark your anniversary. In the presence of friends and family, the two of you have each showed your intentions by the exchanging of your vows and the exchanging of your rings. Therefore, with the authority vested in me by the state of Nevada, it is my honor and my privilege to now be able to pronounce you as husband and wife. Craig, you may now kiss your wife, sir. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Malloy, the newlyweds. Congratulations.
Clean on it.